Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Today I'm showing you guys how to make the best two-way skilled stretch 5 in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Now, there are not a lot of people making center builds in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Most people are going with the power forward because you can make them smaller, they're more athletic, things like that. So if you do end up making this build and you have the stretch 5 name, the two-way skilled stretch 5 that is, you're probably going to be one of the very few. You're not going to see a lot of them in park, and a lot of people like the rare names, so that is a benefit of this build. You want to go 6'10", 215, 7'1" wingspan. What we're doing with this build, what you got to start off with is the ball handle and speed with ball. To get the name, you have to have max ball handle, max speed with ball, and pass accuracy up to a 75. Well, you just need the pass accuracy of 75. You don't need this ball handle and speed with ball, but you are definitely going to want that in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. I mean, it's just, you can't really move at all if you don't have those attributes upgraded. A lot of mistakes I see people make. Now, with the shooting badge, you want to have max 3-point, max mid-range, of course. This is a stretch 5. With the dunking, the standing dunk, you want an 80 driving dunk, a 90 standing dunk, and a 70 driving layup. That'll give you the 7 finishing badges, and that's going to give you the ability to get big man contact dunks and pro contact dunks. You won't get the elite because your driving dunk's not high enough. That's the one sacrifice you're making with this build. Defense, everything except perimeter defense and steal, you can get by with those, especially playing the big man position. And of course, you're going to want, you know, speed, acceleration, strength, vertical, all that good stuff. The takeover options you have sharp playmaking. If you want to be a team player, if you play a lot of 5v5, 3v3, these playmaking takeovers can be very beneficial. I've basically seen nobody with them, and that's because, you know, people like their takeover to benefit them. They're not trying to help their teammates out. But if you are an unselfish player and you just want to win, definitely think about choosing those. You see two-way skilled stretch 5. The comparisons, I mean, this build is nothing like Clint Capella. Clint Capella cannot shoot at all. This build can shoot the lights out. So, hey, man, comparisons, maybe one day NBA 2K will get their stuff right and they will actually compare a player you make to the right comparison. It kind of seems like, you know, they're similar in height and kind of weight. You might as well just compare it. You see, at the 99 overall, you got to remember, everything gets a +4 once you actually hit 99. They don't show that in the test your potential. But offensive rebound, defensive rebound, block, all going to be close to a 99. Same thing with interior defense. It's going to be basically a 90. This build is going to be able to shoot, dunk, play make, and play defense. And that is really what you want in a build this year. The My Player Builder gives you ability to basically do everything, so no reason not to be able to... no reason to limit yourself. You know, why would you make an inside center if you can make an inside center that can shoot? Why would you make a pure stretch that can dunk and play defense? You know, everyone wants to have a balance of everything in this game. With the shooting badges, this is where the weakness of this build on the stretch 5. You don't get deep threes. That is definitely a weakness, I will not lie. That's why you're not going to see a lot of people make this build. But if you're content with not taking super deep threes, and then this is going to be fine. You know, if you're spotting up at the corner, if you're spotting up on the line for the 3-pointers, this is definitely going to be a build. Especially if you're spotting up in the corner with this build, and then it's not going to be a problem at all. But, you know, if you want to have that deep threes on gold, definitely go with the stretch 4 so you can get that badge. You're not going to want to shoot from the hash with this build. Playmaking badges, you got to have quick first step just to get that burst. You can have dimer, you can have floor general for your teammates. You're going to need bullet passer and dimer. I mean, passes are so slow this year. I mean, really, like, even if you have high pass accuracy, if you don't have bullet passer on, the pass is going to be pretty slow. It's going to make people not be able to get their shot off. It's just a badge you're going to want. Same thing with bailout. If you're ever going up for a shot and pass out, if you don't have bailout on anything, it's basically going to go out of bounds every single time. That is a must-have badge. Now the 22 defensive and rebounding badges. I mean, Intimidator, Chase Down, Rim Protector, Rebound Chaser, Hot Stopper, and Heart Crusher are both great badges as well. You may need some break wall if you're running screens, which I would recommend to do some pick and roll, pick and pop with this build. It's very versatile. If you want to just, you know, spot up, you can do that too, but, you know, you're kind of limiting yourself. You do have driving dunks, so it's however you want to play. Defensive leader, post move, lockdown, really every single defensive badge is kind of useful this year. I mean, you know, tireless defender, most people aren't going to use it because we don't have the points, but it's still useful. Clutch defender, everything. There's no, like, bad defensive badges, which is kind of crazy. But, you know, like I said, man, I would want to change these badges up, whether I'm playing Rec, 3v3, My Career, 2v2, but, you know, Intimidator, Pogo Stick, Brick Wall, those are usually all badges that are going to come in handy no matter what mode you're playing. Let me know what you guys think of the build. Let me know if you're going to make a stretch 5, if you're going to make the stretch 4, what other cool builds you have seen. If there's any builds you want me to check out and try to, you know, make the best version of it, let me know in the comments. This is Tonic. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.